All right, on this episode of Bowks Talking Bouts, very excited to be talking to an individual fighting at PFL Madrid, which goes down on March the 20th, and a very intriguing co-main event bout. And considering the history with this fight, it makes sense that it has such high placement on the card, a featherweight fight that many have wanted to see for years now, I would say, as AJ McKee takes on Adam Borics, and great having Adam back on Bowks Talking Bouts today. How's your day going so far, man?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
No, of course, man. Just, yeah, it seems like this is a fight that's been on the radar for a while now, I would say. Like, there's been discourse, like when AJ McKee was the Bellator champion years ago, about like, oh, is Adam Borics the next up? Or is this like a fight where Adam Borics could get the title shot? Things of that persuasion. Like, how does it feel to finally have this AJ McKee fight locked in when it's been discussed for so long?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I think we both have eyes on each other, a long time. And he was the champ. I supposed to fight against him for the title, and after Pitbull wanted his rematch. So, I just wanna fight against the best guys, and I think he's on the top on the division now, and if I when I beat him, I gonna make a statement.
No, for sure. And I mean, you're very much known for, making those statements for sure. And I guess within that context, I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't get your thoughts on your last fight, even just edging out Jeremy Kennedy, another familiar foe and a very talented individual in his own right. But what were your main takeaways from that last fight where you secured the win?
I mean, I was so happy because since my title fight against Pitbull, I had a ACL surgery. After I came back, I won a fight, and after I got injured again, so it's been a rough road. And finally, I feel like I'm back on track, and I just want to fight more and more. And finally, I can fight in Europe after like 7 or 8 years. I haven't fought in Europe, so I'm excited. My fans are coming, my family is coming too, so I'm just super excited.
That is a cool piece. And I was going to touch on that. Like, that seems like an important facet of this fight. Like, how important is it to you to, be able to fight in Europe and have your family come over and get to, see what you do live? It seems like you're excited by that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been waiting for a long time to fighting in Europe again because yeah, just like I said, I haven't fought in Europe like 7 or 8 years, I don't know. And it's Europe is small, so everybody can come, especially from my fans from Hungary and my friends, and it's gonna be exciting. They didn't see me like a long time ago in live.
Yeah, we got to get that PFL Hungary card going next. Maybe that's the next step.
Oh, that could be awesome. I think we can pack that arena definitely. Hopefully they're gonna make it.
No, for sure. That would be very exciting for sure. But PFL doing exciting stuff, and cool that this global expansion effort is taking place and whatnot. But you did kind of mention Pitbull in a cursory way a bit ago. And you have a certain history with him, no doubt, but also Aaron Pico, someone you have a victory over, and that's well documented. I'd be curious to get your thoughts on their fight coming up in April, that Pico and Pitbull fight at UFC 327, just the history you have with both.
Yeah, I mean I think it's a good matchup. I think they are fighting for the contract. If somebody lose, I think they're gonna cut him. But definitely a good matchup. Pitbull is a legend, and I really think Pico is really, really talented. I mean, I like that guy. It was bad to see him, get that knockout. Because poor guy, I think he's a cool guy, but it's definitely a good matchup for fans, and both of them. I mean, it's a 50-50 for me.
It's curious you describe it through the lens of almost like it's a make or break kind of fight, like the loser might get cut. Like, is that just relative to what's happened with both fighters in recent times? Is that almost like you looking at the landscape and how UFC has been almost seemingly like more prone to like cutting guys quicker these days? Like, I guess where does that thought come from that Pico Pitbull fight might be one where they're fighting for the contract, as you kind of put it?
I can say both, because both of them they are like doing not the best way in UFC, and UFC works like that. They cut a lot of people, and I mean, MMA is growing, so so many fighters now waiting on the opportunity, and yeah, it's if you have two, three bad fights, you can get cut easily.
It is a curious landscape, and I wasn't even really planning to ask this necessarily, but just the timing of everything and being that you're a PFL fighter, the news kind of just broke that Francis Ngannou is no longer contractually tied to the PFL. Did you have any particular thoughts on that? Just speaking to movement in the space.
I mean, not really. I'm just like happy what PFL doing now. I think they put really good fights together. I think some big fights coming up in this year, and that's what they, decided. And I cannot say too much thing about that.
Yeah, I mean, you have so much to focus on. Like, you have this big Europe fight. It's been so many years, and it seems like you're wanting to really get a strong rate of competing this year. And I mean, fighting in the first quarter of the year, you could possibly get multiple fights in 2026. So it seems like you have a lot to be excited upon, or excited about, rather, just within your own orbit.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be more active. I want to fight after this two more times in this year, probably if everything goes well. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I feel best shape of my life, physically and mentally. I'm just a happy man now.
And what do you credit that to? Is it just like everything really coming together in a big way, just like your maturation as a fighter, but also being at a good place in your life? Like, I guess, are there particular things informing why you're feeling so good?
Yeah, I mean, I did a big change. I moved back to Hungary after 7 or 8 years. I was living in Florida, so I built my own camp. I brought a couple of training partners for this camp, and I brought my head coach Kami Barzini. I think if somebody follows MMA, they know Kami Barzini. Who is he? He was a uh, coach of top team and after Cliff. He's my mentor. He's my one of my best friend, and also this camp was different, a little bit more specific. Everything was focused on me, and yeah, I just feel great and very sharp.
And forgive me if I am botching the pronunciation, but are you back in your home village, Sirak? Like, I know that's around
No,
like 2,000 people where you
yeah,
came
yeah, yeah,
from.
that's
Yeah.
that's fine, but no, 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 no. I came to it's a really close city. It's called Eger, and I have a gym here, and I just built my own camp. So I bring a striking coach and Kami. So we did the camp together, and also I brought a couple of fighters. I mean, every 2 weeks different fighter came to me spar, so every 2 weeks, it was like a new opponent, so I mean, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, just everybody was just focusing on me, I think the best way to get ready for the fight, like a professional fighter, you're not training in a big team, you training in small group and everybody just focusing on you. I think that's the best way to train.
Yeah, that was kind of the thought process when you were talking about moving back home. Like, there's the obvious personal life benefits that would come from something
Awesome,
like
yeah.
that. But yeah, I mean, the professional element of just like focusing on your own progression and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad you can, I guess, curate your camp to, I guess, be tailor made to what'll be best for you ultimately.
Yeah, definitely. And just like yeah, like personal life also, my family is closer, my friends is closer, and I was homesick like 7, 8 years, and I think that affect my mental health a little bit. And I can just say I'm a more happy guy. I'm gonna be thankful forever to the United States because I grow a lot over there and I learn a lot, especially from my Floridian family. Cliff FC. Uh, I learn a lot from those guys, and I have still good connection with them. I've been there December, I think, so I'm still go there sometimes. And I think if I fight in the US, I gonna get my camp sometimes over there, or who knows.
Yeah, you've worked with so many amazing people there, like Usman, Burns,
Yeah,
Chandler. I mean, it reads like a who's who in the world of MMA for sure. So good that you have that option to, still train with such elite level
yeah,
fighters if you do have a fight in America.
yeah, definitely. And outside of camp also, I just because I can say I'm always in camp. I always train hard and just try to get better.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about that like 1% better every day kind of mentality, almost, I suppose, right?
Yeah, definitely.
No, for sure. This is very exciting times, man. Like I said earlier in the introduction, as someone who's, previously covered Bellator MMA for several years and now continuing to cover PFL, I mean, this is a fight that I've certainly been looking forward to for quite a while. And yeah, I
Thank you.
mean, I guess I'm presuming maybe that you're a fighter who visualizes certain elements of the fight. Like, do you have a visualization piece for how you see this fight playing out? Is it more about just refining your skills to where you can be adaptable with whatever happens in the fight? Like, I guess, do you have like a clear vision of how you see this PFL Madrid fight playing out at all?
I have a clean vision on this fight, but uh, what can I say? I'm gonna make a statement, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And your track record certainly speaks to that for sure, man. But yeah, it's been great getting to talk to you and, have you as part of the show again. It's always good getting to chop it up with you, man. But I do want to be mindful of your time as well, Adam, and see if maybe you had a final parting thought you maybe wanted to add as we're kind of wrapping up here today.
I mean, just don't miss this fight because I think a lot of people waiting for this fight, and I think it's gonna be a banger. And AG and me, we are excited fighters. Nothing, just respect, but are coming for a victory.
Yeah, and this reads like one of those fights to me. Like, you guys don't have to like manufacture some contrived rivalry. Like, it seems like you guys respect each other and you just
Yeah,
happen to have exciting fighting styles, and that's going to play out in the fight. So I love that. I love the fact that there doesn't feel the need to be that contrived rivalry piece, and both of you are
yeah.
going to bring it all the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we met a couple of times. We always have a quick chat, and he was always respectful. I respect him. He's a good guy, good fighter, and it's just all about business.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm really excited to see this fight. It's business for you. I guess it's pleasure for the fans for sure. This PFL Madrid fight is going to be awesome, and super stoked to
Yeah.
see your AJ McKee clash on March 20th, man. But again, thank you for the time, and yeah, thanks so much for the great insights, and have a great rest of your day, Adam.
Thank you so much. Have a good day too.